Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to what's going to be part 3 of the September sort out, the decluttering series that I'm doing. The basic premise, sorry, I'm trying to move the door so I can lean against the desk. The basic premise is that I have chosen, I think I ended up with about 26 categories, but some of them are broken into 2 now. The essentials is that 1 category per day for 30 days of September. I will sort and declutter and get rid of 10 items from each category. I've explained that very badly. I'm sure you know what I mean. So if you've seen the first 2 videos, then you know that anyway. But if you're new here and this is the first of my videos you've seen, pop and look for the other 2. I'll link them below for you. Today's first category has happened a little bit unexpectedly. I'm not even convinced that I had this category in my list in the original. This is my sewing stuff. This is an assortment of fabric and sewing items. It lives underneath this desk, but I just dropped something down the back of this desk and had to pull the whole thing out, and a lot of it fell over. And I was like, this is a category I should sort through. So I'm going to very quickly, hopefully very quickly, tidy this lot up, put some of it away, and see if I can find at least 10, probably 10 pieces of fabric or whatever that I can take to my neighbour over the road, Tina, who makes bags and things and very much enjoys sewing. Okay, I didn't count. It's random bits of cloth. There's probably upwards of 100, but it definitely counts as 10 items for getting rid of for the purpose of. So just pulled out a few that I think I'm not going to do anything with. To be fair, I never have any time for sewing. I want to do sewing, I never have any time for it. So Tina, who has a lot more time and, to be fair, is a lot more proficient than me, will make good use of these things. And I'm literally going to leave the house now and take it over to her. And that's another category done. All of this just because I dropped a couple of things behind the desk. Okay, I've got an hour to kill before I need to go to work. That bloody fly's in here now. I'm sure it's the same fly, despite the fact that I keep killing it. I'm sure it keeps going back to life. I'm going to do DVDs. Now, I realised after I put this on the list that I did the DVDs not that long ago, so I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but I'm going to have a crack at it anyway. And then I'm also going to do games cupboard and sideboard drawers. However, both of those are currently tucked away behind camping and surfing equipment. Don't ask. So I need to actually get to the cupboard before I can do those categories. So let's start with the DVDs. Okay, that was actually very easy. I must have kept quite a lot that I didn't really want. I've just realised the camera's wonky, sorry about that. I've got Bad Moms, seen it, wouldn't want to see it again particularly. Guess Who, not interested. Christian Slater in Very Bad Things, never watched it, not that bothered. Not sure why I've got these, to be honest. Slumdog Millionaire, these are sealed. Slumdog Millionaire, seen that. Wild Thornberrys movie. Due Date. Frankie. Valentine's Day. Garfield the movie. Bridesmaids. Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Feels empty. No, it is in there. I wonder why that felt. You can sometimes pick up a DVD case and it feels weird. Shush Kai. Camp Rock and Rock of Ages. That's very, very quick. I could probably find more if I needed to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 13. 13 to go. Now I'm going to see if I can dig out the cupboard. Okay, after some stress, I have located the cupboard and the drawers. The rest of the room now looks like a bomb's hit it. I'm going to see if I can find 10 things out of the sideboard drawers to get rid of, and then 10 things out of the games cupboard. So strictly, that's 2 categories. First off, let's have a look in my drawers. Certainly found more than 10 things to get rid of, but most of it isn't going to be any good even to the charity shop, I don't think. Sorry, I meant to put those back in. So I have got a couple of golf balls, we'll call them 1 item. A steering wheel cover that I never used, we'll call that 2. Because it's an item, so we'll call that 1. So that's 2 items. An unused thing of hand cream, that makes 3. A replacement remote control that I bought for the telly, which we could never get to connect with our telly, so that's 4. Packet of sunflower seeds, that's 5. I think this little wad of paper, it needs to go back in because it's anti-lace. So I'll put that back in there and tell him he's got to deal with that. A picture of a ballet dancer. There should be another one. I had a pair, I've no idea where the other one is, but that makes 6. A very rubbish, half done paint by numbers kit, which can go in the bin, along with some other bits here. Some Christmas ribbon, that's 7. 3 dog collars, we'll call them 1 item, that makes 8. The coasters were meant to go back in. Some Sharpies, marker pens, that's 8. Some fridge magnets makes 9. And then that's going in the bin. I'm still going to count it, but that's some very old dog tablets. That's going in the bin. So that's at least 10 items got rid of. A little Christmas decoration with another Christmas decoration. That makes 11, I think. What's that? Is these? Oh, excuse the sneeze. Not sure what this is. Is it a torch? Infrared card spare key. So I have no idea what that's for. So I'll put that back in the drawer in case it's important. A couple of syringes for the dog's food. A fridge magnet. And then I did find, so I've got the sniffles now from sneezing. I did find the pain reliever, which I will pack back up. And that can go to the charity shop. A couple of pens, always looking for pens. And the bloody missing tweezers. Those bits can go back in the drawer. And then next time you hear me saying, where are my tweezers, you'll have to tell me, okay? I did also find 2 of my watches, which I had been looking for. So they're both Seconda Sexy watches, and I've been looking for both of those. So pleased to have found those. I don't know whether I'm going to keep them or not, but at least I know where they are now. They both need new batteries. So we won't put those back in the drawer. We'll take those upstairs and put them in the jewellery box. So yeah, that is definitely more than 10 items from that section. Next up, it's the games cupboard. Okay, games cupboard, a little bit more challenging because they're not all mine. I might not be able to find 10 to get rid of, but I'm going to have a go anyway. Okay, I am getting rid of Very British Problems. We played it, we didn't enjoy it. True or Bluff, the game of utter codswallop. The Doctor Who DVD board game. Nobody's interested in Doctor Who except me, so nobody wants to play it. QI, the board game. Countdown. I'm getting rid of most of what was mine, to be honest. I'm also getting rid of Jolly Good Show Dinner Delights. That one can go. So people have dinner parties. I don't have dinner parties. We're going to keep Would You Prefer. That's quite funny. The Bingo DVD game can go. We're going to get rid of What Do You Meme. Just don't think it's that good. I will keep this little box set of charades. But I will get rid of this slightly larger charades. And we'll keep Boggle because we'll keep Boggle. Oh, I've got dust on me now. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Didn't quite make it to 10. Unless there's some in the other cupboard. Hang on. No, all that's in the other cupboard is Yahtzee, which I want to keep, and this Sherlock Holmes game, which I haven't played yet. So the other cupboard was not fruitful for stuff to get rid of. I'm going to stick at 9. The target is 10 to get rid of games. I'm going to stick at 9. I feel like I've done all right, to be fair. Like I said, they're not all mine, so I can't just randomly go through and get rid of a load of stuff that doesn't belong to me without checking with the owners. So I think 9 is perfectly acceptable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I've got 10. I've got 10 because I'm also going to get rid of bananagrams, which I'm going to sell. The rest of them can go to charity shop, but I'm going to sell bananagrams. So, yay for the 10. That's another category done. Good morning. Excuse the pyjamas and the very much bed hair and the general disarray. It's 7:30 in the morning. I've just spent an hour in the loft unexpectedly having a bit of a sort out. I didn't know I was going to do that. I went up there to collect 2 things. While I was there, I thought, oh, I'll just move that. Before I knew it, I was having a major sort out. And then I realised I wasn't filming it and that the loft is one of the categories on the September sort out. So I've come down. I'm going to get dressed because I'm still in my pyjamas. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to go up and finish what I was doing. And we'll see if we can find 10, minimum 10 items of the loft to get rid of. Okay, I realised it was daft to get dressed. I've been up here for an hour in these pyjamas getting them dirty. What was the point of putting clean clothes on? Coming back up and getting clean clothes dirty. So I'm still in the pyjamas. Sometimes you just have to give your head a wobble. Right, let me show you the loft. So, oh, hang on. Let me just step over the owl. Right, this section is just Anthony's stuff. That's stuff that he's got stored here. Now, I use the loft for storage of my breakables for eBay, as you can see. And shoes and handbags. So shoes and handbag stock is up here and breakables. Mugs all up there on the wall. I came up here this morning to fetch 2 mugs and to bring a plate rag up. And then I thought I'll just move that, and before I knew it, I had moved an awful lot of stuff. So it already looks slightly different in this corner to how it did before. This corner, this is all empty boxes waiting to be used as packaging, and they've been up here like 3 years. Because once I bring them up here, I never take them back down. And there's another load over there behind you. But I have now at least organised it into a pile where I can come and grab stuff from it. But while I was at it, I found an awful lot of stuff that I hadn't seen in years, forgotten I'd owned, definitely don't need to own anymore. So I should easily be able to find 10 things to get rid of. And in the meantime, I'm also going to have a bit of a tidy round as well and see if I can make it a bit more workable up here. Okay, I have created some space for other stock to come. A bit more of an ordered system for storing the stock that's already up here. And certainly it's a lot tidier than it was. You didn't see it first thing. And obviously I untidied it before I tidied it, as you do. But it is tidier than it was. So I've sent down a bag of stuff already. These baskets are going down. And then I've got to get down. Okay, I've got dressed now. Let's have a look at what's going from the loft. So first off, there are 3 large baskets in there and another one on top. Those are going to Tammy, because Tammy asked me a while ago if I had any baskets suitable for making gift hampers for a charity raffle that she's doing. Sorry about the light on the glasses, by the way. And I knew I had some somewhere, but I don't know where. Found them finally. So they're going to Tammy. They will leave the house today. This is a bag for the charity shop. Nothing in it yet. Hang on. A little storage box. We'll call the baskets 1 item. The storage box makes 2. Copy of Microsoft Works. That makes 3. Some post-it notes, that's 4. There's a lot more stuff in the loft, to be fair, but I had already tidied up a lot of it and got it out of reach before I remembered what I was meant to be doing. Glue gun and some glue sticks, that's 5. 2 brand new unused bath puffs, that makes 6. A clip-on lamp, that makes 7. A hole punch makes 8. This tin was my grandmother's sewing tin. And I didn't even know what I'd done with it. It's full of random stuff that I had put in it and forgotten about. So there's a couple of those binder rings there. There's a roll of sticky tape. That's probably not got any sticky left anymore, I should imagine. But it's a brand new roll of tape. I'll keep it out just in case. There's a little packet of gorgeous nail files, which I'll keep out and use. Stain removing white for when you dye your hair. That can go in the charity bag. Phone case. That I don't know if Natalie had this done or what. It's got a picture of me on it, so it's not going to the charity shop. I don't think they'll want that. Picture of me pulling a stupid face on holiday, looking particularly porky that day. I'm afraid that has to go in the bin. That's no use to man nor beast. I've also found my current tenancy card for the council, my council tax payment card, and an old Mecca bingo card. I don't think I need these things, but since they have details on them, I'm not just going to bin them. I'll cut them up later. And then the tin, as I say, the tin was my grand's, so I'm not going to bin that. That will... I don't know. Why do we keep things? I'm just going to keep it anyway. I've lost count of how many I got to. Hang on. 6. 7 including the baskets. And then these are gift cards, which I'm going to take to my mum because she is always looking for a birthday card for somebody. So I'll take that to my mum and she'll have those. So that makes 8. A massive chunky hook makes 9. We are stretching today. And over the door hook just about makes 10. And that was a stretch. Like I said, there's a lot more in the loft, but I haven't done a proper job of that. I have found my roll of sous vide shrink bags that go with my bag sealer, which is in the kitchen, so they need to go downstairs. And the last thing that's come out of the loft that will leave the house but not to the charity shop is a box of empty electronics boxes. So there's 2 Kindle boxes. This is my current Kindle. I should probably keep the box for that in case I want to sell it at some point. But that Kindle is gone. Annoyingly, I sold the Kindle not long ago and I didn't realise I still had the box for it in the loft. There's a box for a Galaxy Tab. In fact, two Galaxy, the Galaxy Tab phone and the Galaxy Tab tablet. And then a Galaxy S6 box and a Galaxy A3 box. These, funnily enough, will sell. They will sell on eBay. They also, I think, still have plugs and things in them. Yeah, there's a brand new Galaxy plug in there. So these will sell on eBay, so they won't be wasted. Just about hit the 10 to get rid of today. I think that's it for this episode of the September Sort Out. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you for the next one. Take care. Bye for now.